again, everybody. I'm Dave Brown along with Corey Macklin. We're ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling action. Sort of the extended holiday season. Let us, if we have not done so formally, and I don't think we have, take this opportunity to extend the happiest holiday wishes to you, your family, and friends.
Indeed. Hey, we've got a big show today. Brian Christopher, he's going to be along with us today. We'll see the Gilberts in action as well, and highlights of that big unified world heavyweight title bout. Jerry the King Lawler against Double J, Fabulous One Jeff Jarrett coming up.
Maybe some other things, too. We'll be back with the Gilberts right after this. Right here in the ring, the Gilberts, Eddie and Doug, scheduled in action. And that's right, scheduled this time in a tag team match coming up. Their opponents should be arriving just about any moment. And the Gilberts, I'm sure, looking ahead toward a victory here today. They always consider themselves the favorites. You heard Eddie out here screaming that they're the best tag team anywhere around. He's the best single wrestler anywhere around. We'll find out here today as they are scheduled to go in action right here in the ring in just a moment. And as a matter of fact, let's see if we can get somebody out here and get things underway. Here comes the referee. Here come the Gilberts. Eddie says he's got something to say. Well, I'm sure he does. Eddie and Doug Gilbert, guys, you got a match coming up here.
You know what, Dave Brown? Brian Christopher's got a little problem. And you know what it is? If he thinks he's a big man and he's not, what he is a little man in a big ocean. And when you get in the ring with myself and my brother, no matter who you have with you, what you got to deal with is very hot stuff. Tell him, Eddie.
Dave Brown, I got something to say, and I want everyone out there, I want all these jerks over here to be quiet a second. I want everyone out here at TV land to listen to me, and listen to me good. I came back here for one reason, and one reason only, and that was because Brian Christopher turned on my family. He turned his back not only on my brother by jumping him from behind here a few weeks ago, but he turned his back on me. He turned his back on my father, my mother, my grandparents, everybody in the Gilbert family, because we took him in. We took him in as one of our own. And when we take somebody, and when we like them, and we want to help them, we'll do anything for them. So Brian Christopher, what I want you to do, and Dave, you listen real good, and you relay this message to him if you see him anymore. I want you to go and find the biggest, the baddest. I tell you what, dude. Why don't you go and dig up Andre the Giant? That's who you're going to need. That's what you're going to need when you get in the ring with Eddie and Doug Gilbert. Because from now on, there have been people that have come, there have been people that have gone, and I've seen them all. But the Gilbert brothers are here to stay, not to play. You've seen the rest. Now, you're going to see the best. Right now.
Right now, they head to the ring. Eddie Gilbert, Doug Gilbert, not really concentrating too much on the match here today, I don't believe. They are looking ahead to that match involving Brian Christopher.
Tojo, hey, leave that
Come
stuff
on
alone,
now, Eddie.
Come
Leave that
on,
alone. Have a little respect. Referee calls for the bell, and T.D. Steele is in there to go against Doug Gilbert as we get underway.
Eddie Gilbert out here running his mouth. Boy, I tell you. He can get under your skin, I tell you that. Charlie Laird in, and Laird and against Doug Gilbert. Gilbert takes him and throws him right out of the ring. There's Laird out on the floor. The Gilberts, Eddie and Doug, running loud and still, and he suplexes Charlie Laird right on that concrete floor. Hey, I want you to think of that man right there, the little star on the back of his pants. That's as close to the star as he's going to come. That is Brian Christopher hitting the floor right there. And that's whatever partner he wants. Maybe that's old Bearcat Brown or somebody like that over there. Maybe it's even Jerry Lawler if he's got any guts.
Well, Eddie, you can say that that's Brian Christopher all you want to, but it is not. To take nothing away from Charlie Laird. Charlie Laird is a young wrestler. He doesn't have that much experience. And he certainly isn't Brian Christopher. But I tell you what, he's certainly being beat up by the Gilberts here.
Yeah, he is getting that.
Eddie Gilbert holding on to his left arm. And the Gilbert brothers wrestling out of Lexington, Tennessee, hanging in and out. Dirty Doug Gilbert on top of Charlie Laird and holding on to him. We still got to come today. The King, Jerry Lawler, coming up here today on USWA Wrestling.
Hey, Brown, you watch this right here. We're better than the Funk brothers. We're better than the Briscoe brothers. There's no brother combination in wrestling better than these.
Well, that's the word from Doug Gilbert. Better than any brother combination in wrestling. I don't know. Well,
They are tough.
been several great brother combinations.
Sure have.
Talk about Harris brothers. They talk about the Funk. Any brothers. Steiners. Whole bunch of them. You name them, and we're the best, says Eddie Gilbert. Well, they have great confidence in their own ability. But I caution you, fan, this team that they're going against today is not the same team that they got that next match scheduled against, with Brian Christopher being one of the participants.
Eddie Gilbert takes down Charlie Laird, and he's holding on to Laird.
Still got that left arm twisting to that arm. They've been working over that arm.
They've been doing a good job of keeping Charlie Laird in the action away from the tag on TD's field. TD, of course, the more experienced of the two over in that corner. Try to keep Charlie in there as best they can, and they've done it for just about the entire match.
Yeah, I think TD started and got the tag on Laird, and it's been all Laird for his team.
Going up against the Gilbert brothers. No easy task for Brother Charlie Laird as he stands in, and Doug Gilbert sets him up in the air, still holding on to it. Touchdown. High and down suplex for Charlie Laird.
He's been suplexed on the floor, in the ring, all over the building here today.
Tag by the Gilbert brothers, and it's Eddie Gilbert coming in. Sets up Laird. Kind of dumps him off, and Doug gets him down 2, 3. That'll do it. It's over with for Charlie Laird finally. Boy, I know Laird is about glad this thing is over with because he's taking a beating.
The match is over with, but now Eddie Gilbert throws him out of the ring down on the floor, adding insult to injury.
Yeah, that's all.
Gilbert drops down with his boot across the back of his neck. Eddie and Doug Gilbert. They are not happy. They are looking toward Brian Christopher in the next match, but they did get a victory here today. We'll be back with more action coming up. Were paired. They were going to be tag team partners.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, who shows up but Tony Adams? And take a look at what happened.
Yes, I do some things wrong. I admit it. It's hard to believe, but I admit it. I've decided today I'm going to restructure. I'm tired of chasing around these big-bodied, airhead men. I want somebody that can get the job done. I'm going to start restructuring today.
Well, you've got a good opportunity here today because you guys, Reggie D. Fine and Don Bass, as you can see right here, are in the ring. They've got a match, and there's Brian Christopher and teamed with Dirty Doug Gilbert. So we need to get it underway, too. So we understand what you're saying. You're restructuring. We're going to get the match underway. They've been waiting long enough in the ring, and here we go.
Look at that little punk, Brian Christopher. I hate his guts. Look how obnoxious he is. Oh! I vow to take everything in my body. I'm going to make that kid suffer for the rest of his life for everything he's putting me through. I'm going to make him suffer. I tell you what, I'm going to show you how to get things done. I'm going to show you. You just watch me. I'm going to show you how from now on I'm going to get things done.
Well, okay, Tony. Well, I understand you're restructuring the situation. Tony appears to be leaving at this point. Yeah. Well, no, she's not leaving. She made a left turn instead of a right turn. She's headed over. Watch it, Doug.
Oh, yeah, look at over there by Doug Gilbert.
Brian Christopher battling Reggie B. Fine in the ring. Meanwhile, she's down there trying. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. What in the world?
Doug, Doug, that's Brian Christopher's partner. Tony has said she is changing tactics. She is restructuring. Look at that, would you? She's pointing to Brian in the ring.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, look out. Doug Gilbert jumps in and nails Brian Christopher. Now it's 3 against 1. His own partner has turned against him.
Come on, Tony. What are you doing?
I told you. I'm changing things now.
Well, she went over and...
What's this?
She got Doug Gilbert to turn against Brian Christopher, and now it's 3 against 1.
I don't know what you told Doug Gilbert, but boy, he immediately does much of work on Christopher over there.
Tony Adams is in the ring. She's got that bowl of dog food with her. Oh, look
come
out.
on, Tony.
No.
Now that is ridiculous. Oh, that's horrible. Tony Adams, with that dish of dog food, smothering it all in the face of Brian Christopher.
While 3 guys are holding him up there, including the man who was supposed to be his partner. Here comes the king, Jerry Lawler. Nails Don Bass. He's out of the ring. He goes after Doug Gilbert and Reggie B. Fine.
Look at the king go. He's gone up to Doug Gilbert over there. Knocking the wall on Don Bass. I told it out of here. There goes Reggie B. Fine.
Brian's after Tony Adams. Buddy Landel has jumped in the ring.
Oh, boy. Nature boy, Buddy Landel comes in, right when Christopher had his hand on Tony Adams over there. Lawler just now Lee Womack over there, and Landel kicking away on Brian Christopher.
The King and Brian Christopher outnumbered 3 against 2 as Buddy Landel has joined in with Doug Gilbert and Reggie B. Fine. Don Bass got knocked out of the ring. And now Lee Womack has climbed in there. Tony Adams up on the ring apron. Landel off the ropes. Nails Brian Christopher. Lawler tied up in the corner by Doug Gilbert and Reggie Fine.
Oh, look at Landel over here.
A pile driver on
drives Brian Christopher.
Oh, boy. Here's Eddie Marlin.
Good to see Eddie out here. These guys and Tony Adams.
Eddie Marlin and the referee trying to get all these guys out of the ring. To get them off the King and Brian.
This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Brian Christopher, Cherry the King Lawler.
Tony Adams very, very happy. Eddie has just told Tony, you better make sure every one of them get out of the ring right now, or every one of you are going to be suspended.
Yeah, good thing, yeah. Yeah, there goes Landel finally getting out of there.
Start talking about getting into the pocketbook, and all of a sudden, there they go. Don't tell us what to do, says Doug Gilbert. He does tell you what to do, too.
What are you doing, Landel?
And there they are out of the ring, finally. Lawler and Brian Christopher now. Boy, Brian, after that pile driver.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Eddie has told you, out of here. No, I don't want any dog food. Eddie has told you,
come on,
get out of here or you're all suspended.
Hey, Tony, you said you wanted to restructure and regroup? Well, I told Rex there's a couple of ways to pump. You can pump gas. I told him to go pump the weight, and I told him I'd take care of you, baby. You got the real man on the job, darling.
Oh, look at that. There they go, finally. Look at all the good Tony at it. Christopher has the body rolled down. Landel jumps in the ring and, oh, there you go. Landel picking him up, putting him down, getting out of here quickly, too.
Don't go away. We're going to be right back with more USWA action. Hey, what do we need to make the team complete? And he said,
I need my brother, Eddie Gilbert.
watch.
Watching some videos, and, you know, every time I come across this video of Brian Christopher, you know, he must be really proud. You've seen it, haven't you, Dave?
Yeah, matter of fact, we've shown it here.
Well, he must be really, really proud of that. I don't know why, but I've got a point to make during this interview, so let's go ahead and just show that tape one more time, okay? And then I've got a point to make right afterwards.
Brian Christopher video, is it available? If it is, let's see it.
You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Well, there it is. Pretty impressive display of wrestling ability from Brian Christopher.
Yeah, right. Sure it is. Let me show a lot of you people that are sitting out there adoring me right now. Sit back and watch this. I'd hang on to your husbands if I was you, because I know they're all going to leave you after they see this. Go ahead and show them this tape, Dave. I'll show you how a video should be. Go on, roll it.
It hurts, and I'm too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. I'm too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party, the way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk.
Well, the Tony Adams video there, obviously.
Oh, yeah. On a scale to 1 to 10 on how beautiful I am, I'm an 11. Definitely 11. Wouldn't you say so, Doug?
Dave, she is most definitely the most beautiful woman that has ever been in the wrestling business. And you know what I'm saying? Brian Christopher, Dave Brown, has got a big problem. What his problem is he's got a little skanky-looking girlfriend, and he wants to be like me and have the most beautiful woman in the world, Dave, because she ain't nothing but hot. She is beautiful. And tell him what we've done to take care of Mr. Brian Christopher and Jerry Lawler.
Brian, I told you a long time ago, when you mess with me, you'll never get me off your back. And that's definitely what I'm taking care of right now. I've finally completed the total team. I've been speaking with my baby right here, and I said, how can we just complete this package? I said, how can we just close it in and just make it an awesome team? Well, I've got a new team partner here. It's finally completed our package. Come on out. Come on out.
New tag team partner for Doug Gilbert. Tony Adams has said, oh my goodness. It's Eddie Gilbert.
It's hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert. The team is complete. I love it.
Eddie Gilbert. Doug's brother, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Well, formidable team. There's no doubt about that.
Now look, Dave Brown, what we've got here is a lapse of communication because, see, Jerry Lawler knows on his best day of his life he can't beat hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. And Brian Christopher, the punk that you are, when I've got Tony Adams with me, there's no day that you can ever beat me. So listen, and what's going to happen to you, Brian Christopher? Tell him, hot stuff.
Hello, Dave. I want to say first off that all the rumors of my demise have been greatly overly exaggerated. For last week when I was sitting at home and watching this television tape, when I have now looked upon another career in my life, and I was watching this tape from this speaking TV studio, and I saw Jerry Lawler, and I saw Brian Christopher turn on my younger brother. Absolutely turned on my younger brother. Both of them jumped him and tried just to kick him and beat him to death. Well, I have been around a long, long time. And Jerry Lawler, you and I go back a long, long time. And this time, before I leave here, my friend, I will be the man sitting on top of this throne here in the USWA. I'm not leaving this time until it's over with. And Brian Christopher, this is dedicated to you. Whenever you were here, and I was here, and Doug was here the last time, we took you under our wing. We fed you because you had no money. We put you up. Actually, let him have a cot to sleep in our hotel room with because he had no money. We would take him on a 1,000-mile trip. We would get home, and I'd say, well, I need a little bit of trans, buddy. Give me $5. Well, Brian, let me tell you something, brother. If you think for 1 second that you can mess a woman, a lady around right like this, if she tells us to break your bones, we're going to break them. She tells us to put you out of wrestling, we're going to put you out of wrestling. And Jerry Lawler, one last thing. Wherever we go, it's tag team. We're the new match here. Don't worry about anything. Let's go.
I love it.
Well, they want to make it a tag team match. I don't have any objection to that. I guess if it's all right with all the USWA people, it's okay with me. Far Too Wild both appear ready to wrestle if necessary. It was scheduled to be a single match, but it looks like it's going to be Far Too Wild against the Gilberts. And here we go, Corey.
Yeah, Dave, we're underway with it. It'll be one fall at 10 minutes in time.
Eddie Gilbert convinced that his brother was going to be jumped by Far Too Wild. I'm not, knowing the two members of Far Too Wild. I think one was out here just in support for the preliminaries of the match, and the other would have stayed out at ringside. Anyway.
Yeah, got ourselves a good tag bout here. Far Too Wild. There's Todd Ford. Comes off and rides him toss on Todd. And an arm drag to take Gilbert down. And there's Doug struggling to get back up, and Eddie Gilbert is telling referee Kevin Christian, hey, he pulled his hand. Just a good move from Todd Morton. There's a whoop. There it is. Yeah, that's about right. Doug Gilbert working over Chris Michaels of Far Too Wild now. Got him in the corner, choking him. Doug choking Chris Michaels over there. Finally breaks the hold. Whips him in, goes in and misses. Michaels gets out of there. And Doug Gilbert says hello to the ring post over there in the corner.
Very mature move by Chris Michaels. He let Doug Gilbert build up full speed before he moved out of the way.
Yeah, look at that. Got the leg down on the back of the neck of Doug Gilbert. Todd Morton, the 4-2 Wild. Whips him in, goes in. and catches the boot from Doug. Boy, he bulldogs him down hard.
Used the fist on the side of the face, too. Tony Adams very happy all of a sudden with the way things are going in the match.
Well, you got to admit he's got himself a good team with a Gilbert, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, and brother 30 Doug Gilbert. And Eddie Gilbert in street clothes in there. Boy, nailing away on both members of Bar 2 Wild. DDT Todd Gordon down. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Says he's back in the USWA to help out his little brother. Couldn't help him that time, though. Big kick from Todd Gordon. Six up down. Todd rolls over and gets the tag. He gets the tag on his partner, Chris Michaels, and his Bar 2 Wild. And both of the Gilberts, Eddie and Doug, all in the ring. Well, everybody's in there. As referee Kevin Christian tries to get some order. Not working, though, as Michaels comes off.
Tony Adams took off a boot and threw it to Eddie Gilbert.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I saw him just clobber Michaels with it. Throws it back out to Tony Adams. He's trying to put it back on over there. Eddie Gilbert covered till he got him. The Gilbert, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, and Doug Gilbert gets the win over Bar 2 Wild.
I told you, Brian, we're coming up to you. I've got it.
Not champions yet. You have a victory in this match, Tony Adams, no doubt about it. And the Gilberts, a rugged tag team. You put Tony Adams in their corner, that makes them doubly tough to beat. We'll be back with more from the USWA. Ready to go again. We got action coming up. Mike Anthony is going to be coming this way. Here he is right here, set to go in a single match. He is going to be going against the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. Man, what a match this one should be. Single action coming up. And do I see? Yeah, Tony Adams looks like is going to be in the corner. The Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. She points to the ring and says, there is your opponent right there. And they take time to pose for the camera. Yeah, no rush to get to the ring and get into action, apparently, for Landel. And Landel says, hey, don't we look good? We want to take time to show all the wrestling fans just how good Buddy Landel and Tony Adams look. Well, let's see how good you look in action right here against Mike Anthony. Mike Anthony, the Tiger, been very impressive as he has been in the USWA. He's been here a couple of 3 months now, and man, he has really looked good. Involved in USWA tag title action and a little bit of everything else. Landel, of course, has also been involved with the USWA heavyweight title. Okay, well, Buddy kind of called a little mini timeout there to say, Tony, this is for you.
That was for her, huh?
Landel immediately into action. Immediately he's down on the mat and immediately jumps to his feet and says, he pulled my hair. He pulled my hair.
What a move he gave Tony, huh? This is for you. Mike Anthony standing in there with the Nature Boy. Buddy Landel rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh, man.
He was close. Hold me tight, he said. Otherwise, he couldn't have held me down.
Oh, boy.
And Tony Adams from the corner is confirming to the referee, hey, he pulled his tight.
Yeah. Well, didn't see it. Landel nails Anthony on a big right. Puts him into the rope.
Well, I saw that one, and I wondered what he was going to complain about because I was paying very careful attention to the move Mike Anthony made, and it was absolutely 100% legal. There was nothing wrong with that. But Buddy Landel was wrong in his complaint. But what's new, right?
Just a good clean move. Hey, look at Tony Adams over there trying to grab the boot of Anthony. Oh. And Anthony goes in and catches the big boot from Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. Lance Anthony right into the top turnbuckle does the Nature Boy. Little left jab from Buddy Landel.
Landel wrapping Mike Anthony's hair around his hand so he couldn't get away.
That's exactly what he did. Short clothesline, and Landel works it and takes Tiger Mike Anthony down. Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. Oh, takes Anthony. He just throws him out of the corner over there. He swung him out of there. Takes him down and bars that left arm of Tiger Mike Anthony.
Landel very satisfied with himself at this moment and also very pleased that he's able to please Toni Adams, I suppose, over in the corner. She seems to be very happy, too. What a beautiful sight, she says, just to watch Buddy Landel work. Look at this, raking his eyes along that top rope. That is disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. Landel taken away on Tiger Mike Anthony. Let Mike fight that, though. Landel pulls him by his leg. He's got him with his feet on the rope. Right on the middle and top rope. But Landel gets the win. Have a look and see how he does.
He's happy. Toni Adams is happy. That's the way it should be done. They say, well, it isn't the way it should be done. Landel had both feet on that middle rope, using that for extra leverage to hold Mike Anthony down. Here's Brian Christopher in, and he's going to explain to the referee what happened. I bet he was watching the monitor. He was. And he's telling the referee exactly what happened.
Yeah, fans agreeing with Christopher, too.
What should have happened is that the count should have stopped. The 3 count never should have occurred. He reversed it.
Yeah, Kevin Christopher reversed the decision, and Mike Anthony is going to be the winner.
Anthony the victor. Buddy Landel not happy about it. And Landel threatening Brian Christopher now. Landel says, hey, this was between Anthony and me. You shouldn't even be out here and be involved. He is angry at Brian Christopher for coming out and saying anything to the referee. Look at Toni Adams. Boy, she's not happy either. There's Brian. And the discussion continues, but the referee has reversed the decision. And
Landel and Toni Adams celebrated a little too early.
Yep.
That's what happened there.
Yep. It's going to be not a victory, but a loss for Buddy Landel. And Toni Adams is over in his corner. Now Brian Christopher says, hey, you want me so bad? Here I am. Just come on in. Buddy Landel hanging back. And now he starts in. Toni Adams says, no, go in there. Well, Buddy Landel goes through the rope.
Yeah, he's telling him, stay right there. Stay right there. And Christopher gets up. Look at that. He's got Landel. He gets away from it. Oh, boy.
And Landel says, now, let me at him. Let me at him again. Toni Adams says, come on. A little insult from Landel. But Brian Christopher is the one who is still standing strong in the ring as Landel and Toni Adams decide it's time to regroup, to reorganize. And remember, the victory in the match is going to go to Tiger Mike Anthony. We'll be back with more in a moment. There was this big match with a unified title at stake, and it was the King going against Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, old Double J, and a well of a bout between these two.
Here's some highlights.
I'm fixing to show everybody a good wrestling lesson. If you hadn't got anything nice to say, if you hadn't got any good to say about Double J, I would rather you not say anything at all.
Well, it's Jeff Jarrett. First of all, Jarrett whips him in hard. Why? Big forearm from Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Bags Lawler up in the corner. Nails the key with a right hand reversal. Lawler whips Jarrett in. Oh! He went to swing after him, but Jarrett did what Lawler had in mind, and again, the Fargo struck by Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Lawler and Jarrett tingling up now. Lawler, reversal hit. Jarrett whips him in quick. He dumps the king down hard. Big backdrop from Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett Lawler tingling up. Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum. Look at the reversal by the king. Jarrett comes over and leaps over Lawler and comes back. Big forearm and takes the king down with it. Lawler, reversal. Jarrett whips him in. Lawler busts it. He nailed him with a right hand and sent Jarrett out of the ring.
This is my last comment. Lawler, you done made me mad. I came to wrestle. Now I'm here to fight.
Oh, he nailed the king. Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Look at him go after Jarrett Lawler. Lawler reverses, whips him in. Jarrett comes off. He DDT's Lawler. What about a whale of a bout between Lawler and Jarrett for the unified World Heavyweight title. He shows referee Frank Morrell out of the way after slamming Lawler down. There's Double J. Drops down with that right hand on the king. Got Lawler covered. 2-0. Gets his foot on the rope over there. Lawler gets his foot on that bottom rope, and that saved it. Save out of hell that time. It was close, too, for the king. He did get his foot on that bottom rope and get the win, get the break to cover. Jeff Jarrett goes over and picks Lawler up. Nails him with a right hand. What about tonight? Memphis, Mid-South Coliseum for the unified World Heavyweight title between Double J, Jeff Jarrett, and the King, Jarrett Lawler. Look at the King fight back now. Lawler knocking away on Jarrett. 20 minutes passed in this bout. 20 minutes passed. He throws Lawler right into referee Frank Morrell. And Jarrett pats himself on the head in there and continues to go after the King. He's got Lawler southpaw piles on him. Oh, boy. Piles on Lawler. Frank is out. Frank Morrell is out of it. Jarrett threw Lawler right into referee Frank Morrell. Piles on the King. And at this point, does not let up on Lawler. Again, he piles on Lawler. We're over 21 minutes past in this bout. What a bout between Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett. Boy, it turned out to be everything we thought it would. Been looking forward to this one. It's been a great bout for the unified title. Jarrett's got his leg hooked too. Lawler gets his shoulder up. Just barely, though. Frank Morrell was going down for the 3 count. I thought Jeff had it. Boy, Jeff Jarrett viciously jumping on Jerry Lawler. Lawler gets that right shoulder up. Oh, boy! A little strength from the King. Lawler gets the left arm up. And cheered on Jerry Lawler. Over 22 minutes gone in this bout. It's been a good one, too. And Lawler up again with that right arm. He gets it off the mat to stop that 3 count. Lawler. Oh, boy. All right, Lawler may have been coming back. And look at Jeff Jarrett. He's nailing away on the keys.
He's going to get one now.
Beating up on Lawler. Oh, Double J comes off the rope, and Lawler catches him with a big boot. He caught him as he jumped off of there. 23 minutes gone in this bout for the unified world heavyweight title. Lawler blocks Jarrett. Blocks the right hand and nails him. Oh, they both swing at the same time. Jarrett's out in the middle of the ring. Lawler backs up and hits the ropes over there. Unified world title hanging in the balance. There's Jarrett on the king, Jerry Lawler. And the king gets up. He grabs Jeff Jarrett, sets him up. Suplexes him down hard. Boy, he took him down so hard with that one. Looked like Lawler hurt the back of his head in there. He's still down, too. So is Jarrett. Frank Morrell doing the double count on both of them, but Lawler is on his feet. Jarrett's still out. Comes off the ropes. He misses. Oh, boy. Lawler looking pretty good there for a moment, but Jeff Jarrett gets out of the way of that right hand. Nobody home when Lawler came down to nail Jarrett. Oh, boy. Lawler, I tell you what happened today. He went to whip Jeff Jarrett into the ropes is what happened, and Frank Morrell was just standing there. He knocked Frank out. Just plumb knocked Frank out like a light. But the shot comes down from the key. Jerry Lawler. Sets up Jeff Jarrett now. Oh, boy, look at that. Power drive, Double J. Takes him down with that power driver. We're at the 25-minute mark in this unified world title bout now. 25-minute pass in this bout. 25 minutes pass. And oh, boy, Lawler just nailed referee Frank Morrell from behind. He sent Frank back out, sets Jarrett up, foul drives him, and gets him down. Man, oh, man, what a great, great bout. Boy, it's been full of excitement. We're past the 25-minute mark in this unified world heavyweight title bout. It's been worth the price of admission, fans. Memphis, Tennessee, at the Mid-South Coliseum. And Lawler pulls back that right hand and nails Jeff Jarrett. Nails Double J with the right hand. Well, Lawler, now they're using Double J for a punching bag in there. Oh, boy. The straps of Double J, Jeff Jarrett come down. And, man, he goes up to Jerry Lawler. Look at Jeff Jarrett go. Lawler throws him in the corner. And Jarrett slashes him down. Frank caught him. Frank got him. He punched Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett spread around. He thinks he won it. Lawler got him, too. He got it. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Boy, that's like peaches and cream. Jerry the King Lawler wins the unified world heavyweight title. In 26 minutes and 34 seconds, Lawler defeats Jeff Jarrett. Oh, yeah.
Don't go away. There's more to come of USWA. Another week of USWA action, and we got more coming up next week. Same time. We hope you'll be joining us then. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Price.